that button. Good morning, everybody. I already ran the intro because I forgot to hit the streaming button first. So, yeah, you don't get an intro today. Sorry about that. Yeah, I forgot this I can hit the streaming button, but I have to hit it twice because I'm bouncing between screens. So it's like the first one is, oh yeah, we're on this screen, and the second one is actually start streaming. And when I end it, it's the same way because I'm always here on the other screen doing game stuff. So my bad. Let's see, as Dapper Dinosaur would say, Dapper is a professional, meaning he's not and he's forgotten something obvious. I probably should tape a little note to the top of my computer. Don't forget to start the stream. I used to have one taped on there going, don't forget to turn off the stream, because I would forget to, and then I'd get a call like 2 hours later from somebody going, hey, the stream's still running. Shoot, and I'm asleep. Okay, I'll go take care of that. Anyway.
Yeah, especially when you raid. I'm trying
Yeah.
to forget.
Well, I raid, and it's easy to remember after that because I then want to go put mine onto YouTube, and it won't let me do that while I'm working, while it's up. You have to be out of it. So that's a little bit easier. But I didn't used to post them to YouTube. I used to stop them, record them, and post them to YouTube. Now I can do it in one click. Insta-click.
The insta-click.
Yes, do I not have that one saved here? There it is, yeah. I have two materials on the ground because we're talking really difficult endeavors today, apparently.
Yeah, of course it had to glitch and crash. Of course STO needs to crash when I switch this audio.
STO was crashing for Qantas last night, and somebody else, Xizmer, was having issues with it crashing.
Oh, they did run on maintenance yesterday. Maybe they broke something.
Oh, did they? They have something going on today, too. I think. Is it today or is it tomorrow? They've got one coming up.
They say it was just for that, for server maintenance, but,
Okay.
I might have just deleted a bunch of the code when it says you're allowed to log in.
I was at the gym. I decided to be good and not do all the probably not good for you drugs that are supposed to be great for bodybuilding, but probably aren't that good for you. And instead, okay, I'll go to the gym a little bit more. I'll walk the dogs a little bit more. I'll do more physical stuff, and see if that magically makes me look like Hugh Jackman. It probably won't. Good morning, my starlight. Well, I got one of my endeavors done. Woo!
Excuse me.
Two materials.
Stop counting cows.
It was two materials on the ground. It's not like it was a real challenge. I'm trying to do gain salvage, but that's the joy. So what? Well, let's see. Taz is done with his already, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yes. And Chris probably isn't. So, Chris, what have you got today?
That's going to be funny because they kind of aligned themselves. Because I've got one Iconian TFO and Herald ships.
Oh, perfect. That works out great.
That's a win-win situation. You do one thing and you're done.
It truly is.
Oh, no. What are the odds?
I don't know. My Starlight says I usually re-roll salvage. Well, I have one tune on a different account, of course. That's all salvage. It's got like 4 lines of salvage because I was leveling ships, and I knew one of these days I would get salvage. So I'll just take both of them down to the same ground instance, and they can just trade. It's easier than mailing stuff back and forth. Though, speaking of that, sometimes I mail.
And I had a payday today. I can afford things again.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm pretty much out of money, so I've been trying to hold off calling the bank dude and going, dude, I need some money. I feel bad about it. It's my money, and I still feel really guilty when I ask him to send me more.
They shouldn't.
I shouldn't. No, not at all. Hang on, I got 2 more.
Hard-earned money, you should be able to retrieve it at any time.
Well, I don't know that it's hard-earned money.
Shush.
Somebody hard earned it.
Semantics. Yeah.
People are still giving me Moopsy titles.
Well, you asked for it, and then you just,
I didn't ask for it yesterday.
Oh, well, you asked for it at some point, and some people just can't stop.
Yeah, I know, and it's like an addiction. I get on and people start doing it. Let's see, today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, okay.
Yes, gladly.
Oh, I probably won't have a show tomorrow, depending on what time I get home tonight. I'm thinking about taking the dogs with if the weather's good, but that means that we have to stop every hour. So they can get out and go walk around, and then on the way home, I don't know if they'll sleep through. What are we doing?
I'm just randomly doing a patrol
Oh, well,
that we can do, like, Gateway to Grethor or something.
well, for some reason, I'm on a ship with Taz. Taz, what are we doing?
I'm picking up some salvage. No,
Oh, okay.
not salvage, but
Materials?
yeah.
Okay. Well, you go pick up your materials, and I'll stand here and look pretty. And then we will go do Gateway when you're done with picking up your stuff.
Aren't you tired of Gateway? There is nothing happening on it. It's like sit in one spot and do nothing.
Would you rather do Herald's Fear?
Can we do bug disconnected?
Because that's not Iconian.
Yeah, he needs an Iconian
I won't get
TFO.
Pyrrol's ships.
Yeah, but he can reroll.
But what if he doesn't?
I already
get
re-rolled
some?
Healing Ground. I don't want to re-roll one thing that's happening for me in space. Tomorrow I'm probably going to get all 3 ground endeavors.
Tell
I'm
you what.
stepping out.
How about?
I'm not joining.
Pardon?
I'm stepping out. I'm not joining.
Fine.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
mean, I can do that on my own. You don't have to actually do that endeavor with me.
Well, I have Terran ships.
Ooh. I'm fancy shooting some Terrans.
Okay, how would you prefer to shoot your Terrans? Taz, would you like to join us for Terrans?
Terrans.
Could be
Based.
Counterpoint, Jupiter Aratus, or Leviathan.
I like all of them, so it doesn't matter to me.
Taz, would you like to join us for one of those 3?
Sure.
How about we do Counterpoint then? Because I'm tired of Jupiter Aratus.
Yeah. And Leviathan takes a little bit too much time.
It's fine if I've got a better ship, but this ship is not that ship.
Yeah, I'm running something I haven't run in a while myself, so I'm not
This
sure about
is-
this firepower yet.
A ship I threw together to level it, which it is now. We are queued for Counterpoint.
Lizard.
Good morning, Musin.
Computer deactivate Iguana.
Exactly. Trying to wake up a different.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Lizard.
Oh, the
Lizard.
Helios.
Lizard.
Helios.
Lizard.
The Helios is a nice little ship. Is that what I'm flying?
You don't
We
know what
will?
you're flying?
I am flying an Helios. No,
Looks
not
like
when
it.
I'm running through them to level them.
We do have a Weewoo, yes.
We do have a wee one
Affirmative.
indeed, yeah. So since Musin was on last night, but Taz and Chris weren't, I was looking at the tentative announcements from Skydance and Paramount about potential upcoming series, because
Yeah.
they are the ones going, hey, we only have 2 series in the works, and by the time we actually take over, it's going to be less than that.
Yeah. Well, then chop chop. Do the
Yeah,
legacy. Do something
yeah,
more.
Legacy would be nice. They're actually looking at one called Year One, which would be after Pike leaves the Enterprise and Kirk takes over, but Spock would still be there, and some of the other
No,
characters.
I don't want another. I don't want another
Spock,
prequel.
Scotty,
Okay.
Uhura,
Yeah,
Nurse Chapel,
for me that kind
probably Dr. Mbenga still.
don't know. I don't know about that. That might be where
Uh,
McCoy comes into it.
he, okay, but I do believe that wasn't there a scene in TOS that had Mbenga?
No. Oh, he might have been
I
there, but
mean, the pilot for the cage
yeah.
had Mbanga, but then he wasn't in. I
Actually, he may
believe.
be right. He may be a side character in one episode, but I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know if I want another prequel show. I think Discovery, Enterprise, and Strange New Worlds is enough prequel stuff we had before Kirk. Like, can we move to something a little bit more relevant to post TNG era?
Well, their argument's
Or
going to
even
be,
like the
and it's
Temporal Wars, something that happens in an era we haven't seen, like Undiscovered. They could do a Rachel Garrett-centric show.
no,
Show her as a younger self as she got the
they did
captaincy
a
of the
younger
Enterprise.
self in Section 31, and that was an awful character.
That show wasn't about her. That show wasn't about her, and I would really want her to get a chance to do something.
I think if you got a decent actress, maybe.
I mean, I
But
don't think this actress actually got enough script on the one page to actually act, so I wouldn't blame it on her.
I wonder what would be involved in. I know this is heresy, but original characters.
That's why I say, do something post TNG. You can do Legacy, and then you can do like something else that happens like during the Temporal Wars in
I
the
would love
26th
Legacy.
century or something like that. You know, the Legacy, outside of the fact that it's already kind of carrying over from Picard Season 3, the only known character that we know from earlier would be 7 of 9.
Right.
All the other crew, including Jack, would be rather new.
Yeah.
They would have clean slates, and we could just carry on with them
Rafi does not have a clean slate.
doing something, you know,
Relatively,
fresh.
she
They may
does have a
say
clean
she
slate.
got one. They may
In
say
terms
she
of
got
character,
one, but see, that-
Musin, character background is what he's talking about. We don't
Yeah,
have a lot of
I
knowledge
know,
about
but
Raffi.
it was funny to bring up that she's an ex-criminal.
Good morning, Pi, and happy vacation to you.
Thank you.
How are you?
Do you know you have affiliate anniversary according to Twitch?
Yes, they didn't send me a
Yes.
cake, and I'm very disappointed. Does that actually mean anything in real life?
No, it was just the day you got affiliated.
And it was actually 2 days ago. So Monday night we were having some fun, and I was moaning and groaning that it's in my anniversary and nobody bought me cake. So that's been my running joke for 2 days.
Well, I have 73-month anniversary.
You do. So that means that
73
we
months.
have been an affiliate. It took us at least 2 months to become an affiliate. That sounds crazy. Since you kind of
Yeah.
were like the first sub.
I think I was like the first one of all.
Yeah, you were. And I thank you for it.
You're welcome.
And I will buy you a beer when I come over there if you drink beer.
I drink beer.
Oh, good. I've been trying to figure out how to travel with my doggers. Obviously, I'm not taking them to Europe. That's an adventure none of us need.
Oh,
I think that would be way expensive.
Yeah. And challenging and exhausting for them.
well,
Financial straining for you.
the most horrible thing about it is the fact that they need to stay in quarantine for a period before they're allowed to travel to Europe.
Well, not necessarily is the weird thing.
Well,
It
either
really,
they
it
stay
really
in
depends what
quarantine-
country. It really
Exactly.
depends what. It really depends on what country you're traveling to.
Yeah, France used to have a no, and may still have a no quarantine on dogs, as long as you've got a health certificate.
It really all
UK is
depends on.
terrible about it.
Well, normally I hear dogs get put into quarantine for a while before they can travel. Some countries allow the dog to come in first and then put it in quarantine there when they arrive,
Yeah, that's more
which
common.
is, you know, but then, yeah, you're still stuck with several days of quarantine for your dog,
Well, it
which
could
I
be
don't think
worse.
they'll like.
Hawaii is 6 months in quarantine. To bring a dog to Europe from a non-EU country, your dog has to be microchipped, up to date on rabies, and have a EU animal health certificate issued no more than 10 days before. And England is a little
Oh,
more
okay.
strict. And no, there's no quarantine period as long as you
Yeah,
pass
because
all the
I'm
requirements.
basing it on leaving my country, and that usually takes quarantine period.
Yeah, like I
But,
said, Hawaii is 6 months because they don't have rabies there, which is really interesting.
that's why I'm actually happy that I'm on mainland Europe. It means I can walk my dog across the border and not deal with quarantine.
Yep.
Um,
Yes, you can.
try that in Norway.
It has a very small border, but it's possible.
You think?
It's possible.
You
Norway
think?
has a very small border. Are we serious? It's like I was
It
watching.
depends on
He's not
which country.
connected to Google Map yet, so
I
he'll
was
he'll get a shock very soon when he does.
I was watching something yesterday, some cooking show, and people were trying American crab boil. Which, if you don't know crab boil, you
Sorry.
throw everything into a pot
Yeah.
and boil it with seasonings, or steam it with seasonings and herbed butter. And the guy's like, wow, I never thought of Americans as having seafood. I think of them as having meat. And somebody said, well, your country has 1,100 miles of coast. The U.S. has 94,000 miles of sea coast. And when you add in the lakes, it's like over 1,000,000 miles of coast. We have a lot of coast and a lot of seafood. He's like, yeah, I didn't think about that.
My bad. I always mix up the placement of the Scandinavian countries. Still, uh, depending on from which country, that's still a very small piece of border.
In Norway,
I think Norway
Yeah,
only
well, if I'm
has
if
one
I'm
border.
coming from,
half our country is a border.
Yeah,
I know, but if
The
I'm
other
not
half
going
is a fucking
through Sweden,
seawall.
language.
if I don't, okay, if I don't go through Sweden, that takes like what, 4/5 of the border of Norway off the options.
What's the other border?
There's Finland and Auckland, and both Finland has a
Okay.
reasonable border. Auckland has a tiny little piece of border,
What the heck is
but
Auckland?
it's the country in between Finland and Russia. And as far as I can tell, the only land connection between those Scandinavian countries and what is essentially the mainland.
I don't know why I'm not playing this game right today. Good morning, Lexers. Thank you for stopping by to say hi. Not sure why this is
Anyway,
simulators just sitting here, but
AFKing probably.
yeah. Have we taken out? Oh, we did take out Terraknor. Okay.
most of Norway's border is connected to Sweden,
Yeah.
and yeah, that is like
Yeah. Well,
Sweden is not connected to the mainland directly. You
we're
have
not
to
going to
go
go into
through
my
other
family's
countries.
jokes about Sweden and Norway. We're just going to leave that out of here for right now.
Eh. Anyway, probably.
Sure, you can joke about Sweden. It's just Norway that's probably out of the question.
Let's just. I hope it's good-natured joking around. Would be my one comment.
Aren't they like the Canadians of Europe?
What? The Swedes?
I watched South Park. There was this episode where they import the Canadians of Europe to America.
And which ones are the Canadians of Europe?
I think it was Sweden.
Ooh. They don't know us, do they?
Basically, they had the same kind of floppy character head design
Oh.
going, but they all came from Europe. It was a throwaway reference. Like, I don't even remember what episode it was from, but it's an old one.
Okay, Lexer says, if anyone is sitting on a couple thousand fleet marks on a KDF tune, Avengers of Veronat is taking. Is there a specific thing they're taking the fleet marks in? I mean, a specific project or in general? Where are we at? 131. See, for me, Taz, this one can get as tedious as Gateway because you're just doing the taxi shuttle. So you have to set your own personal goals of how many taxi shuttles can I do. And apparently we can do 4.
Do more. Because technically, the moment you're in range and beaming up somebody,
Yeah.
you can already start moving
I know.
towards Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, I know. Well, I've played this more than a few times.
Okay, it's just that your engine speed isn't allowing
Yeah.
faster
Well,
transit. Okay.
I'm not too worried about it. Let's see, what are we at? 36, so this will be the last one. And we did 6 away teams. Woohoo! Only colony has projects slotted and the division upgrade is a priority. Okay. Yeah, let me finish with this and I will jump over onto a different tune and see if I've got any fleet marks, which I probably do. Somebody, I think, on War Drivers was joking around, hey, if anybody's got 20,000 fleet marks, we need it for a project. And my brain's going, maybe I should have 20,000 fleet marks in reserve. Yeah, Lexers, this is more a, it's 6:24 in the morning. I've had half a cup of coffee. We're not talking fine levels of gameplay today.
Y'all watched Strange New World shit?
Nope. No, I went to bed at like 10 o'clock last night after the show. And I have much to do because it's class day if I go to class and gym. And I have lots to do tomorrow. And I'm working in my gardens and all this other stuff. I'm having a life sometimes. I don't know how I used to have a job and watch TV and do fun stuff. And these days I don't. What happened to my
today
days?
the new is it today the VOF is the new campaign is starting?
I don't think so. It would have started either yesterday or...
What?
No, after the patch. Isn't that today the new campaign starts, or is it?
I don't think
Today's
so.
8-hour patch, isn't it?
Yeah, because the Wednesday patches are usually we effed up something yesterday.
Yeah. They announced yesterday that there was going to be an 8-hour patch, and I'm like,
Hang
great.
on a second.
So, as soon as it's patch
one of
time,
my dailies.
I have nothing to do for the rest of the day.
All right, let's see what we've got here. Oh, I didn't pay attention on that one.
I just did one of my dailies.
Yay! Give me one second.
Defeat a Tholian captain on the car.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, I know.
And if you're teamed, you'll all get credit for it. So why is this not coming up with anything?
Yo, should I do the Nukara one?
Yeah, do the Nakara one.
Then I need a fifth.
Give me 1 second here.
Why don't I have a proper phaser on this guy? I do.
What was
Sniper
Easy
rifle.
Harvest?
Pardon?
What was the easy space harvest again?
Space Harvest, if you need 2, go to Korea, just outside New Romulus. If you need more than 2, go to Japoria. It has 3. So I usually do the 3, beam out, and come back in and do the 3. This is interesting. Arc is not launching. Okay, so yeah, they are having an 8-hour patch starting in about 30 minutes. Oh, good. This means I basically cannot do my endeavors till I get home tonight.
Oh,
I need Herc frigates.
Okay. Yeah, 8-hour patch day right in the middle. Otherwise, I have to do everything at 3 o'clock. And I don't mind missing a day on the red alerts. In fact, maybe I'm done with red alerts. Give me 1 sec here, and I will team us and get that all going. Red alerts. Yeah, I can. I don't care. Not a big deal. Lexer says, I heard about September 2nd for the new episode of release. Yeah, the tentative rumors I have were either it was going to be yesterday, the 26th, or September the 2nd. Now, Lexer says if you need Space Harvest, go to Mine Enemy, the episode. There's 4 in the first map and only 3 frigates in the way.
I need 1.
Oh, for space, I would just go to Korea. Just don't engage with the patrol, and you can get in, pick it up, and go.
If the patrol engages with me, they're dead.
No, don't engage. Just go someplace else. Pi, do you want in on something with us?
Yeah. I just queued for a Tholian captain, so I
Okay.
can get that accolade because I also need phaser damage. So that's why I took that.
Hang on a second.
What is it called? Trans blah 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 something.
Transcendental. I don't remember.
Tactics. Oh, it just popped.
It did. Okay. I was going to queue up on a different tune so I could do that.
So,
Do you want
I
to do that
can
and then
knock
join
out-
us for Swarm?
Mm.
Okay. So we'll hang on a second. We'll wait for Pi to finish up and then we'll do Swarm.
We don't have to do Swarm for
'Cause you just-
10 frigates. I can go and do Home really quickly.
Yeah. Or on the other hand, it gives us something to do, Taz. You know, it's a party, all that good stuff.
Gambled ground. I had tokens, so I re-rolled.
Yeah, rerolling is good, but for something as easy as ground, I don't bother. I mean, for ground materials, it's just like, eh.
Oh no,
Why don't
I
people
had Herc attendance. It's like, yeah, no.
What do you mean? No, that's easy.
So, but now I had to harvest 1 material.
Oh, how many attendants did you have? 10?
I don't know, the lowest.
Yeah, 10 or something. While Pi is doing Transcendental, whatever the heck it is, I'm going to grab some coffee. I'll be right back.
It's only gonna pop.
So yeah, I'm having it easy. Like, real easy.
30 minutes.
All the time in the world to complete my endeavors. I can complete them so many times, half an hour.
Damn, they're already on him.
All right. So that was me playing Dabo. Back into space. This is so easy.
I'm back. And yeah, there's the warning. It's coming down in 30 minutes. Interesting.
mee, Moopsie.
So, oh well, I guess it's a good day to. Do I really want to do my endeavors when I get home at 11 at night?
It's
Probably
a
not.
good day for laundry.
No, I can only do laundry on days when my dogs are out on walks. They are scared of the washer because my old washer, way back when, used to go off center and, it would be thump, 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 and they're literally walking, back and forth and sometimes get out of position by 3 or 4 inches. Scared the heck out of the dogs, and even though this washer is huge and therefore it doesn't go off center and doesn't do that very often, they still hate it. So if I want to do laundry, put the laundry in, put the soap in, and the dogs go into terrified mode, and then get out the leash, and then the dogs are like, ooh, walkie time. So I'm trying to get them to associate laundry with the walks.
Oh.
Recalibrate that brain of theirs.
There, 2 endeavors done in one go.
Shall I send you an invitation, Pie?
Give me a second.
Okay. Yes, you're still there on your car. I see that.
Keeping out. Flap it.
I have sent the invitation to you.
And I have accepted.
Alrighty. Alright, I am queuing us up for a swarm.
Sure.
Did you want in on this, Musin?
Got 2 seconds.
I have 2 seconds.
Um, and I think that was it. Yeah.
Invitation is sent.
Let me just leave the map.
Okay, we are queued for swarm. And
Weeboot.
Weeboot.
Have a Weeboot.
Wayun,
Wayun, yes.
I've already done my endeavors. All of them.
Well, neener to you. I still
I
have
still haven't done even a single one.
2,000 in
Thanks, sir,
salvage on this
someone.
one.
I had to harvest a material, lay around a Dabo, and shoot something with plasma to deal 150k, which is blink and I done that.
Well, in light of the shard coming down at 7, we're only going to play for another 20 minutes here, so that'll give me 1 minute to finish up one thing.
Absolutely fair enough.
Hopefully I can do it in the 1 minute. Otherwise, I'll forget about it by the time we have to come back on this evening. There's no way I'm coming back on it. No, we shall take a nice
anyway, Shard will
leisurely
be
dog
coming
trip.
down in 30 minutes.
Right. Yippity yip.
It's a weird hour to actually make Shard come down.
It is a big one, but if they're trying to coordinate through Europe, what time is it over there?
12:30.
Yeah, it'll be 1 p.m. for
Yeah, well,
Uh.
I mean, it's 4 a.m. in California. Where is the server at, though?
I mean, there's a European server, but I think the main servers are somewhere in the US.
Well, I know it's in the U.S.,
Still.
but I think it's
the
East Coast,
European
which
one is in Germany or my country. One of the two.
I think the American one's on the East Coast, which means 7 a.m. if they have to coordinate with that one would probably be splitting the difference. It's horrible for the West Coast, but if they're not dealing with it, that's fine. And for most people, they're going to be at work for the next 8 hours anyway, at least here in the States.
Done.
How many did you have? 5? 10?
Yeah. 5.
But yeah,
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
This is probably the universe's way of saying, hey, you can't play after 7. You should go buy donuts. And it's my dog's way
Your
of going,
brain is very elaborate.
and the dog's going, hey, you don't have to do something. You should take us for an extra long walk today.
You know what's the weird thing? That they're doing this at 1 p.m. on Wednesday,
Yeah.
which might be the most like
Taz, are you following me?
inopportune time.
No, I'm not.
Every time I move it, you're right behind me. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Musin?
Okay, so being that schools have the afternoon off
Why do schools have the afternoon off?
because it's Wednesday,
Why do schools
it's
have
only
the
a
afternoon?
half day. It's always been a half day.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're like last year of high school, then it's
Yeah.
Friday.
That is so weird, but okay.
Yeah. Anyway, Wednesday afternoons is when the kids are at home or playing outside instead of at school.
Yeah.
So taking a game down for maintenance on Wednesday during the afternoon hours is something so odd for Europe
Well,
to
then
make
that would
that
probably be an
decision.
even bigger argument for oops.
Yeah, no, like Thursday or Tuesday, no problem. But like Wednesday, there's a lot of gaming going on in the afternoon.
As may be, how many do you think are playing Star Trek Online?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
And really like Fortnite or something.
Yeah.
But I still think it's weird for a European country to make that decision.
Well, probably looking at a global idea of, what's the least in the face of everybody. So speaking of younger kids and Star Trek, Jonathan Frakes was talking about the fact that Star Trek does not grab a lot of younger people when they're going for new series. They tend to be using older existing fans. And it's an issue that they've been trying to identify, why don't kids get into it? They get into Star Wars, or used to get into Star Wars. Why are they not getting into Trek?
Probably the
Are you
time.
asking? Do you want an answer?
Yeah, I'll
or
take
are
an
you
answer. I
just
don't know
having-
if it's the
Okay.
answer, but yeah, I'd love to hear what people think.
It's too big. It's too big. If you haven't seen it before, opening up 4 different shows with 7 seasons attached to them, no one has that amount of free time.
Okay,
So it's
that's
just too big. It's
Yeah.
just too big.
One of the other things that
The thing
might
that
be
make
it is that new blood, as they want younger individuals,
mhm.
might not be watching on a streaming service, but have to watch on TV. And then the time Star Trek airs really matters if they get to see it or not.
Well, Star Trek hasn't been
So-
on TV for a long time. It's been
No,
on
but
stream.
I remember when I was a kid, Star Trek didn't come on until like 8 p.m. But when they moved that up to 6 p.m., like suddenly a lot more younger kids were getting into Star Trek. So I think maybe it has to do with the fact that it's on a streaming service and kids just
Being on a streaming
don't
service
want to
might.
start stream Star Trek when they have access to Pokemon.
Okay. Well, so Star Wars also has been primarily movies. It's an event. It's a thing. And yes, I know they're talking about a new Star Trek movie in 2026, but I can't see how they're going to do that since that's a year away, and they don't even have a script idea yet. And let's be honest,
Should talk.
Trek has done 2 good movies and a bunch of movies. Maybe 3 good movies.
Don't they have like 13 movies?
For Star Trek?
Yeah, but most
Yeah.
most Trek movies are kind of bad.
That's
There's
what I just
Wrath of
said.
Khan. There's
The one with the whales, and there's First
and then it's the
Contact.
one. Well, I would say the one with the general
That's good, but
the
I don't consider
Klingon
that to be
homeworld.
a particularly great episode or a great movie. I mean, it's good, but the reason it's good is
It's
these are characters
successful.
that you already know. So if you're coming
It,
into it without anything,
yeah, but
none of
that
them are great.
does that does mean Star Trek's original movie run only has 3 out of the 6 movies that are good,
hmm
which
TNG
is
has
half.
1 out of 4. That's 1 out of 3. How many did they have? One out
Well,
of
it
four.
depends. Some people like Generations.
Yeah.
I know because I went to see it in theaters.
Hey, I went to see it in theaters too. That doesn't make it a great movie.
I didn't go to see many other Star Trek movies in theaters. I watched Generations, First Contact, and I want to say the one with the Sona.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the 3 I watched in theaters. Nemesis I got on VHS.
Wow.
Yeah. Even though, DVDs were a thing at the time, I wasn't spending that kind of money on,
I
something
mean,
I would
they can
potentially not
they can
like.
make a good movie if they want to, but it's kind of like maybe they
Huh?
don't want to, or they're
You know
so.
what?
Go ahead.
You know what has annoyed me about the latest Star Trek movies?
No,
It's not Star Trek?
it
No,
is Star Trek.
the latest 2 movies, if I'm not mistaken, they lose their ship every time.
Yep, they do actually.
And that annoys me because it's the same thing. Oh, we got to evacuate the ship. Oh no, let's use it as a ramming device. And I'm just like, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
When
we saw it in Nemesis, right?
hmm
And they keep losing their ship
Generations.
because their
Oh,
their enemies are too tough. So they keep losing their ship. And I'm just
okay.
like, you're a space faring like, make a decent ship instead of keep getting destroyed over and over again.
Well,
It's
I don't
just
think it's
I
a matter
just
of making the
Yeah.
ships better. I think you need to come up with better plot devices.
yeah.
I mean, it is all based on plot
Once,
device.
once upon a
Yeah.
time, they made an episode
Yeah.
that spun around a spanner, and it was amazing.
Which episode?
The one where the AI got into the bots thingy.
I
Oh, where the dot drones
Yeah, the dots.
get sentience.
Oh yeah. No, that was a good episode.
And that was basically an artificial spanner.
I love the fact that it dealt with the idea of sentience in an AI being, and then okay, you've just found a new life form, sort of, kinda.
I like the other
do you
one with the
remember
span.
the Voyager episode where they met that sentient warhead?
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great
Amazing
episode.
episode.
The
Like I said,
the one where they have to find the murder weapon, which is the spanner in the bowels of the ship. Lon Suder. When he
vaguely
commits
remember that one.
murder. It's where Tuvok mind melds with him, and they like isolate him after the murder that he committed.
It's like I don't think
That murder
they
mystery was pretty good.
understand. Star Wars was the war part of our sci-fi thingy. Trek was the tech part
Explo-
of
Ah,
our
that's a good way
sci-fi
to put it.
oh, the
Somebody-
exploration, the
I was
learning something new.
Yeah, I was always way more interested in the episodes that maybe took us to engineering or something like
Yeah.
that than I ever was in any of the drama episodes.
I don't know. I was always into episodes that revolved around Deanna, even though they were really badly written.
Not
She
all
was
of
my
them.
favorite character for a long time.
There are some
And
good
that came
Deanna
7 of 9.
episodes.
That came 7 of 9.
They did a better job writing some interesting scripts for 7 of 9, I think, because they played more with that character. Deanna was always like a secondary character
They-
to somebody else. They were playing off of her.
Well, nobody in the writer's room actually knew what a psychiatrist, psychologist, counselor would do or say. So they just like made her say the dumbest thing.
Yeah.
Like, sure, Data, go explore murdering Borg. That's a good thing for an AI to do. That is like the worst advice to give an AI, to say, yeah, sure, go kill, go experience.
Yeah, because you wouldn't tell that to a human. But that's why you've got the holodeck, so you can do that
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
Now here's Data, who's like entire thing was, Asimov's
The,
rules on AI.
yeah, well,
And
no,
then,
on robotics,
like,
it wasn't on AI. Let's be honest.
but go tell Data to go murder stuff. That's
Well, so
yes.
if you go back and you apply the concept that you're using Asimov's laws of robotics, he would not be allowed to really be in Starfleet because he could not, through his actions or inactions, allow others to come to harm, and that includes alien species. So those laws of robotics might be there, kind of, sort of, but they're not really there.
Yeah, like
Otherwise, he
serving
couldn't be
on
doing
the
anything.
starship, his actions and inactions inevitably have an effect on the crew.
Right, and then we come back to the
Either
very
way.
first one, to the prime rule, not rule 1, but rule 0. A robot cannot, through his actions or inactions, allow humanity to come to harm. And one could infer that to be all species. By
Well,
those, he should be basically
what
inactive and non-functional.
what what we can determine is that none of the functions that he could perform on the bridge would be within his capabilities, because he either takes action or does inaction, but people are going to get harmed
Yeah.
while he's serving on the bridge. So he should have like a fatal shutdown every episode.
Yeah, kind of.
It's like, sorry, Captain, I can't go to warp. That'll kill people.
Pi, did you leave us or did it kick you?
No, I'm here.
Okay, because you're not in the team anymore.
Yeah, it kicks you
Oh,
out of the
because
team.
they're going down in like 10 minutes, right? Or 5 minutes.
Yeah, they're going down
No,
in 10
but the
minutes.
rest of us are still a team. It's just
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, it just kicked you out of the team. It does
Yep.
that sometimes, leaving. How about we do one quick one like infected conduit?
Sure.
Okay, then just
Okay.
send me a...
I sent you one.
Sure.
You sent. What was that, Taz?
Let me switch ships.
Yeah, you can switch ships. Just let me know. There we go. I think we got time to do a quick infected conduit.
Like, annoyed that this maintenance has to come up now because I've got nothing to do at work. And
I'm sorry. I have a new book. It's very good. I can send it to you.
It's Wednesday.
if I need to find the resources for me to fall asleep, I'll pick a book off a shelf. Yeah, I have plenty.
It's,
This
it's
one's
Wednesday
actually.
afternoon.
I mean,
Yeah.
no, it's
It's-
me. I honestly have an issue with focusing and like.
Yeah, no, I
the
have two.
deficiency of reward. There's lack of immediate reward, no adrenaline attached to it. I loved reading books when I was younger,
Mhm.
and now I have books I have not read that pile up because I will immediately just be not bored, but I will literally fall asleep because my brain is not
Is,
interested
Dave
enough.
the-
It's not
is
rewarding.
everybody.
Dave the
Stop.
Griffiths.
Stop. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yep,
Yes.
yep,
We will. We.
We will.
yep.
Wait.
Indeed.
So I'm reading Vainglorious, which is a Warhammer novel, but with a character that's three-dimensional. Not that most
Oh.
Warhammer books aren't bad, but this one, the character's been established over like 15 books and stories, so Has a history. It's interesting to read. And the writer knows how to write a book.
No, that's,
Situation is grim,
That
by the way.
helps.
The situation is grim. Indeed, it is.
Yes.
Nor
situation
whatever
is
shall we
grim.
do?
8-hour maintenance coming up.
Yep, I know.
8
His
hours.
fault.
8
Jesus. I finished work and I'll still have time without.
Hey, I'm not going to get home in time to do things until tomorrow, most likely.
At least you could be busy until the maintenance is done.
Because maintenance is going to run till 3, roughly my time. And I suppose it could come down earlier, but
Yeah, not likely. These usually tend to
I'll
go
just,
on.
I think I'll use it as either as an excuse to not go to class, which I really need to go to class, or I will use it as an excuse to leave as soon as I get back home from the gym and take the dogs for a day-long trip.
Ooh.
No, it's not. Don't worry your pretty little
I was
Klingon
lying.
head.
There were no probes enough to actually approach the transformer.
Yeah, I'm using that baryonic asteroid thing to keep them locked up. It's even better than a Gravwell. Well, that was easy.
Docked?
And with that and the patch coming up, the patch coming up in just a couple of minutes, we're going to leave it there for the day. I don't plan to be here in the morning, but if that changes, I will let you all know if I wind up not going to class. If they cancel it for some reason, I will be here in the morning. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow evening. Have a great day, and as we like to say around here, stay moopsome.
Moopsie.
Let's see if I can find the soundboard. There it is. Oh.
We are the knights who say...
Moopsy.
And I will make it a threesome.
Do you even hear yourself?
Lizard.
Computer deactivate iguana.
How dare you!